Computer recording. Okay, so let's start with the syllabus. Everyone open to the syllabus, and I'm going to share my screen. Where's the document? Share screen. Okay. All right. Can you see my syllabus? Okay, Brian said yes. Daniel, everybody said yes. Good. Okay, this is how we can communicate because screen has limited space. All right, so let's go through the syllabus. I can see everybody typing yes. Excellent. So syllabus is, this is 446, right? So make sure you're in the right course. There are two types of research in marketing. One is the quantitative research, and the other one is the qualitative research. The difference is the T and the L. All right, this is the T one. So the quantitative research, in other words, you have a lot of stats and equations. All right, but if it's a qualitative research that you're interested in, is in another course, and that is for I think more psychology research, laboratory kind of research. Okay. All right, so open your syllabus and we're going to look at it. If you don't have the syllabus open, just watch the screen, but if you have the syllabus, it's easier. Page 1, all right? As you can see, summer 2017. Yeah, it's exactly the same as last year, so I didn't change it. Next time. All right, so I'm Dr. Lee here, and then office hours is email. You respond 24 hours, okay? Because it's online course, there's no classroom interaction. I'm also not in the country, so never mind. All right, and then marketing research is the yada yada, read at your own time, and then methods of instruction. This is basically an online course. So students misunderstand that online course means just DIY, do it at your own pace. Online course in Cal State LA means online delivery platform. There could be meeting times on class, there could be group discussion meetings, there could be office hours online. It just means online delivery platform. It doesn't mean self-service, own time, own target, not like that, okay? So it's not like a Kaplan or a whatever online commercial online course. It's not like that. It's just online delivery. So adjust that expectation. But in this course, we'll have 3 sessions. Basically 3 1-hour sessions, so that at least I can help answer your questions, approximate classroom interaction and teaching. It will be recorded, and I already put the 3 archives there from last year. So even if you missed it, you look at the archive. I prefer you to come here. I say it's mandatory. The first session is just to make sure that you try your best to get here. Not that, oh no, I can't make it. He's gonna give me an F. It's gonna kill me. Not like that. Okay. So it's more like just to the police tell you don't speed at 60, right? And you still speed, right? Who cares, right? Yeah. But the thing is, just watch the archive if you cannot make it to the other 2 sessions. But I prefer you to come because it gets complicated and you will have questions to ask me. If you watch the archives, you can't ask me questions and you're going to type your question on email with all the equation. It's going to be like, what are you talking about? All right. So come to the sessions, try your best. And then class participation. This is more like for the in-class one, but in a group discussion, I would expect you to participate. So document your work in a group discussion forum, which is at the bottom of the Moodle. All right, the bottom of the Moodle, you can see my screen. I'm going to show you the Moodle thing. This is the Moodle. At the bottom of the screen, you see this work area here. Everyone see the work area? Type yes. Okay, good. All right, work area, all right? So this is how you document your work. Let's say if you click work area 1, all right? Work area 1. And then you see this. Okay, log in. All right, you see work area 1. All right, and then you add your discussion topic. You're supposed to introduce yourself here and all that kind of stuff here, right? And then you're going to add your work here, okay? So Work area 1, work area 2 is where you will do your work as a group. Okay, and then that's how you document evidence of participation, right? And then if anyone here tell me that, hey, ABC is a free rider, they don't come to class, they do nothing, then I'm going to look at the work area. If ABC posts stuff, then you fall into the trap of boycotting someone, and that's not authorized here. Okay, you're not authorized to boycott anyone, kick anyone out of the group, or something like that. If the person is free riding and they are not documenting their work, then I will be the one who kick the person out. Okay, so remember that if anyone in the group, this is an online course, we expect everyone to be responsible and show up, communicate, whatever, but document your participation in your group discussion work area. Even if you tell me you're the hero of the group and I come here and I don't see you posting, you are a free rider. Okay, got it? It's very crystal clear. Free rider or not free rider is defined as whether you post your work in the group work area or not. Okay, so make sure you know that. And if someone is not doing their work or something like that and they're still posting, I'm here and there, then you send me an email, CC everybody, 24-hour notice, delivery or quit. Just like if you don't pay your rent, you give them a warning. If you don't pay the rent, then you call the sheriff, right? Same thing. Okay, give them a warning, CC me, and then we give them a warning, like 24 hours, deliver or quit stuff. And if they don't do that, then we remove the person from your group. That is a toxic member. All right, where are your groups? Your groups are in the course announcement, under group assign, here. Everybody should be here. Okay, so group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and FNU, how do you pronounce that? New, or is it a not English word? So I don't want to pronounce your name wrongly. Okay, so I don't know how to call that. So then we have Tony and Lever and all that. So who is the group leader and all that, or coordinator? You guys just coordinate yourself. Okay. Who is Jenny? Is okay. Yvette, okay. Jenny is okay. Is who's okay? You're okay. Good. All right. So let's go back to syllabus. Okay, syllabus. Quizzes. 5 quizzes will be given. They'll cover most materials. So quizzes are more like self-service. Do it at your own pace, but follow the sessions. So group project, this is the main one, okay? At the end of the course, all right, the bottom line is, I think you need to do your group project well and be able to, do SPSS and then do predictive analysis. That's the bottom line. So at the end of the course, at week 5, if I see your report, you're gonna do predictive analysis, it's close to a C or F. Okay, because this is a senior level course. It's no longer the the intro courses where you get C, you pass easy, not like that. So the whole point of this course is make sure you understand SPSS, put in data, be able to explain the equation and the output that comes out. Okay. And then be able to write a report. And this thing actually makes money, you'll be surprised. You can go to some restaurant or wherever and they say, hey, you guys are not making money, right? I can do this for free first time. And then every quarter I help you analyze stuff. You give me 500 or 1,000 or 2,000, and then people do it. The first time you do it for free, you give them, like bare minimum analysis. And then it makes sense. Then after that, if you follow every 3 months and you sign a contract or something, you can make money with SPSS. I can tell you, like, for example, marketing department, some time ago, we helped Los Angeles County did a SPSS project on how they spend money, okay? So it's about, I think they gave us how much? 200,000, the marketing department, and a few of us did the project. So it's pretty good, okay? So the thing is, make sure that you know how to, commercialize this skill. And then later when you go to job interviews, right? Just say, hey, I know SPSS. And then they don't know what you know. right? You just use the word SPSS and predictive analysis. These two words, wow, people love you. Okay, so you can go to get a good job with SPSS knowledge, and then they'll go more advanced predictive software that you use when you go to work. But basic, if you know the concepts, the principle of SPSS, you're good to go. Okay, so you know, there's some motivation here, make good money, and all of you here are here to make money. Nobody's here to do like, you know, hey, hobby, right? It's not a hobby here. It's real stuff. Okay, quickly study, graduate, and get out. All right, and then research for the project. Do not use Cal State LA symbol and logo types in questionnaire that if you go to ask people outside, okay? This is not licensed by Cal State LA. This is a school project. Make sure you disclose that, but not the school, right? We don't want you to be sued and the school gets sued and then they call me, go for a thing, and then everybody go for a room meeting with the attorney. No, we don't want that, all right? As a class exercise, non-commercialized purpose. Okay, if you want to do your own commercialized stuff, like what I mentioned earlier, you are the brand, you are the sole proprietor, you will be sued if something goes wrong. But for this one, the class exercise, choose one of the topics above. All right, yada yada, segmentation, gym, you know, Thai restaurant, whatever you want. Okay, so the whatever you want group, now you know what is the meaning of whatever you want. All right, okay, all right, and then class discussion, 10 points, quizzes project. Basically, you need to do a PowerPoint presentation actually towards the end, but because this is online course, I don't know how to do that. So you just do a PowerPoint with what you call that, speaker notes, okay? Speaker notes is what you explain to me about what you know about what you're talking. All right, speaker notes, very important. It's the equivalent of a presentation, so you don't have to present. I need speaker notes, okay? You're not sure what speaker notes is, ask around or Google it. You know what speaker notes on PowerPoint means. All right, of course, again, it's the standard curve, the 15, 15, 20, 20, 15, 10, and then 5 reserved for D or F, or I can put the 5 in the C. Required materials is this one, the 6th edition, or actually research all the same. Right, first edition or 10th edition. They're just trying to squeeze money from you guys. Never give me a single penny for commission. Why should I encourage the new book? Doesn't make sense. Only make Mr. Bush richer. So buy whatever book you want. Official version 6th edition. All right. And then marketing research, all the same concept. So whether the book is different or not, really immaterial, I think. But officially 6th edition. I set the quizzes from there. You can buy the first, second, third, or whatever from Amazon, $1 to $5 or $10 or $200. I think it's 7 or 8 right now. So, but you know, official is 6. You map it to the 6, and then you study from it. Okay. And then students with disabilities, I need letter from OSD office. I'm not sure how I'm going to accommodate you on the online if you have visual or hearing issues, so we have to discuss with the office, okay? Because it's online, so it's a bit challenging if you have visual or hearing situations. All right, I have no closed caption. And then interaction instructor, questions in the DB or email, all right? Okay, so announcements, always follow the announcements, things will be there. And then discussion, blah, blah, blah. Although the rest you read at your own time. All right, and then course outline, schedule of assignments. Okay, as you can see, there are 10 sessions. Obviously, 10 sessions means 10 weeks for a quarter system, right? But now we are in a semester system, and now we have a 5-week system. It's kind of weird. 10-week, 15-week, now 5 weeks, so we squeeze it back into a 10 session, which is basically 1 week, 2 sessions in a 5-week express course. Pearson access code. Jasmine Gomez asked that question. Do you need the code for what? What is that Pearson access code for? Doesn't sound like I'm aware of it, so probably no. Okay. All right, and then Okay, session 1, session 2 is due by, this is week 1. This is due by end of week 1, all right? So you see it's express course, right? Kind of scary. So you have to read by chapter 1 to 9, you see, by the end of this week and finish 2 quizzes, okay? And finish the group profile information sheet and upload it. So things to do week 1. So much stuff, chapter 1 to 9. Okay, that's why I'm saying express course. If you don't have the time, you're not proficient online, it's not drop the course. Okay, you go take the regular class. This is the express bus here, okay? All right, so session 1, session 2, chapter 1 to 9, quiz 1 and 2, and group profile sheet. Everything must be done by end of week 1. This is week 1. So you only have 5 days to do all that. Okay, this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, okay? And then session 3 next week, again, you're going to rush for chapter 10 to 16, all right? 2 quizzes, and we will have a 1-hour live session, and I will announce it. I haven't decided when because I have to see the performance of the class. And that 1-hour session will be week 2. We're preparing the draft survey, and then we're going to look at how you're going to prepare the draft survey. Then after that, once you've collected data and preparing for data entry, and then you have, the live session after your data entry, which is in week 4, we'll prepare for data analysis, and then you do your report in week 5 and 6, okay? Week 4, this week 3. Week 3, nothing much, okay? 1 quiz, and then do your survey, and then week 4, data entry and preparing for analysis, and then week 5 do your reports. Okay, it's going to be an express course, so chop chop. All right, 5 weeks and it's done. 3 credits. You can't even enjoy this kind of course anymore. It's like for 15 weeks squeezed into 5. Super fast, man. All right. Okay. Any questions? Okay. No questions. I'm going to unmute all again. If any, okay, basically, if you have any questions, you unmute yourself and you ask me, okay? All right, so it's easier. And then if you have, after that, you mute yourself back. Clear? Okay? If any questions, unmute yourself, ask me, or type. Then this way, everyone can hear your question. All right, any questions? If not, type a no, please.
I have one question.
Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to know, like, when will we know which students remain after the first week? That way, if people drop, the groups will either stay the same or rearrange themselves.
No, the groups cannot rearrange themselves. Okay, so yeah, the most usually people drop like 1 or 2 drop. They're not going to like, wow, 50% drop. No, that's not going to happen. So the group as in the announcement is here right now. Okay, if there are any updates, probably at the end of the week, just send me an email or something. I can update this list here. All right, this one you see on the screen here.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'll do is maybe like group 1 to 5, I'll just re-copy and paste the group 1 to 5, because once they drop, it's not in the system anymore. Like the name will disappear. All right, and then you see. Okay. For now, it's this, and I expect all the students to check in. If they don't check in, you already suspect something is not right, right?
Yes.
Then you're supposed to check in into the group like by today or something, right? Check in all these people here, all right? If they're serious about online course, they probably know that nobody's going to talk to them in person, right? They have to show up or something to check in. Okay, all right, let's do that. And then end of week 1, I know better, because some people are still feeling they are not so confident about the Parallels client. All of you here have downloaded and installed Parallels client, right? You know what that is, right? It's scary to some. We have never heard about it before, Okay, I hope my instructions are clear on that. If not, it's game over. You better go for a online session, physical classroom. Okay, so just mute yourself. I'm going to do session 1 right now. Officially start the what we're going to do today. Okay, step 1. You go to the course. here, and then go to session 1. Sorry, the course is here. I got announcement, all the stuff. Anything important will be in the top group here, okay? And then we'll go down to click here to get started, which is more generic information. A syllabus is here. I'm here. Welcome announcement. And then week 1. Okay, week 1. So week 1, you have session 1 and session 2. So do the DB post here, okay? And then do the quizzes in the accordingly. Okay, and then session 1, you know, why, okay, you have the questions here, okay? So, you know, discuss about it, talk about it, you know, and then I'll see what you guys have done there. All right, so basically you need to participate, all right? The whole point is to make sure that, you know, you read the book, something, right? Not just guess your multiple choice, okay? All right, and then I'll see if there's something worth responding, then I'll respond. All right. Okay, and then here, week 1, what I need you to do right now, if you have not done it, is all of you go to complete SPSS training and submit data field. This is what is your important part. All right, and then download these 3 files. Okay, download these 3 files: SPSS, teach data output. Have you downloaded the 3 files? Okay, download the 3 files. Click here to login again. Okay. There's my SPSS. Good, everyone is downloading the file? Okay, good. Then you launch your SPSS, all right? This is your walkthrough for today. Launch your SPSS, you get this black screen and the white screen and the screen here. Okay, all right. If you can see this, you're good. If you can't see this, you know, if you don't have the SPSS launched, then not so good. Okay, everyone got the SPSS screen? Good. Okay, I see Yvette, I see Christian, Maria, Danielle, Frankie. We have about 19 people, 18, 17 actually, minus the test subject. So I need 17 years, man. I only have 5 years or 6 years. Okay, Fanu, Jenny, Selena, Johnson, you made it, huh? You got a bio lab. And then who else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a few more. Waiting for a few more to be ready. Prince, good. See, you made it. I knew you could do it, John. And then Jasmine. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, we can start now. So if you have downloaded the 3 files already, time to open up the data. All right. So file open data. So it's user. Wherever you save your SAV file, we're opening up the SAV file. Oh man, it takes forever. Okay. Downloads, okay. Where do you go? Oh man. Okay, here we go. All right, so we upload data, which is the star.sav file. Okay, so upload data, whatever .sav file. Everybody done that? Moodle crashing. Well done. Big slow. Okay, I need at least 10 to 15 yes on you have uploaded your data. Okay, and then I'm going to open up the other file which you have downloaded, the PDFs. The PDFs, okay, and this too. Okay, you need to have the other two files open, the SPSS training, whatever the PDF, and the teaching data output PDF. These two files need to be open so that we can analyze or do stuff. All right. Okay. So people, please upload data in SPSS and then go through with me. We have 30 minutes left. So let's do that. And you type yes, I know you're good to go. That means you're proficient in SPSS, at least switching it on. Okay. All right, let's start. Load your SPSS with data. And reach this screen. I need you to get here. Okay. Yes, Jose, on the ball. I don't know which group you are in. Okay, so everyone in Jose's group, make sure you post in his group. Okay, anyone even finish the SPSS loading yet? I don't see any yes of data. Anyone finish posting data? Uploading data? Yes, Mark? Good, Mark, you're the first one. Yep. Mr. Sun, your computer is slow, man. You are all the way next to the server in Cal State LA, right? It's still so slow. Only Mark has done that? Oh. While waiting for you to load SPSS, make sure you open up the two other PDFs that you downloaded, the SPSS training here, PDF file, and the teaching data output PDF file, okay? Yep. It's the client is on Cal State LA, and then they are trying to access your local PC, but the software is on the Cal State LA server. That's why they have to put the data from your PC back into the Cal State LA server and then pop up the screen. Yeah, that's why. Almost there. How do you know it's almost there? There's no how many percent completed. All right, people, one more thing I need to advise you is that if you are not in town or you are traveling, or you're not even on campus or somewhere else, you may want to have the, what do you call this thing here? The global protect thing. All right. It's called a my VPN so that, you can go to Cal State LA's IT. I'll just Google Cal State LA Global Protect and download the VPN. All right. This thing is very useful if you're in China or if you are in, in a country that, that's outside. And then the server, like, parallel client or all those clients see it as, hey, you are not, you could be a hacker from Russia, right? They block you. So you cannot use parallel client. So you have to switch on your VPN. And this VPN is a free one for all Cal State LA students and professors. So use it when you're traveling or if you are, in a foreign state that the Cal State servers suspect that it could be a hacker or anything. So if you have a VPN, it's free. Okay, usually you have to buy VPN services. So VPN stands for virtual private network. Once you switch it on, it simply tells the server that you're in Los Angeles. All right, it's a mask. All right, it masks your PC's IP address to Los Angeles. All right, so if you're not familiar with whatever I'm saying, Google, read up about VPN. All right, VPN is one of the skills that you need to know once you're traveling, and especially in China. China don't allow Facebook, right? With VPN, you can see any Facebook you want in China. All right, until they shut it down. But usually EDU VPNs, they don't block it, okay, because they assume it's for education. Okay, anybody else? Yes. Besides Mark? Almost there. Data file done. Mr. Sun, very good. All right, we have two, Mark and John. Anybody else before I start? Okay, while loading the data, okay, so what I'm going to do is basically very short and sweet. I'm just going, excuse me, I'm going to go through the SPSS training. So the SPSS training is basically a hands-on approach to, telling you what to, how to, be comfortable with SPSS. All right, and then you should compare your output to the output on the PDF. So if your output from your SPSS is similar, should be identical to this output here, then you have done your assignment. So if you can reach until here, like this one here, the last page, then you completed the assignment for today. All right, and the rest of the week focus on your quiz 1, quiz 2, and group assignment. Pretty much that's it. Okay. All right. While waiting for you to load your data, Mark and John, you can follow me. You follow me. All right. So SPSS training, first test, descriptive statistics. Go to analyze descriptive statistics and do all this stuff. All right. We are trying to do a output summary that's going to be like this one, a simple one. Okay. So let's do that. Descriptives. Okay, I run it and put everything here. And then go, okay, see what happened. Ta-da, we have this, okay? So which should be similar to the I'll put the, what do you call this one? See, 160, 160, 1.39174, 3.26136. It should be there, right? 3.26136, 1.39174. Perfect. First task completed. Let's go to the second one. Second one is reliability. Okay, analyze, yada, yada, scale, whatever. Okay, so let's do that. Where is that? I have to find it. Every time they change the model, or the version of the SPSS, they change stuff. And where is it? Table reports. Let me check again. Forgot already. Okay, descriptive statistic scale reliability analysis. Okay, nice. Scale. Okay, here. Sorry, shouldn't be there. It should be here. Okay, I have to update it, but it's here. All right, scale and reliability analysis is under analyze. Scale reliability analysis. You do this, and then again. What's the instructions here? Compute x1, x2, and x3. Okay. All right, I have a minus 0.073, 0.073 number of items 3. So let's look at it. It should be the same. Yes, exactly the same. Okay. And then factor analysis. Let's do factor analysis. Analyze dimension reduction factor. Analyze dimension reduction. Okay. Factor. All right. And then what do we need? X1, X2. Okay. So we have this. Okay. Ta-da! And we have, all right, we have 0.509, 100, 0.739. Okay, let's see what it's the same. 0.739, 0.509. Perfect, it's a match. Okay, so factor analysis done. You don't have to understand what I'm doing, but at least follow the steps, right? Because later on when you write your report, all these will make sense, like factor analysis or mean and all that. But at least be comfortable on how to do it. Okay, let's talk about group difference. And then you analyze, compute means, sample and t-test. So, okay. So, analyze, compare means, sample 1 t-test. I think that should be the one. X1 test value 50. X1 test value 50. Okay. And then we have one component, 0.928 minus 47. 0.928 minus 47. Good, it's the match. Okay, and then we do paired sample t-test. All right, X1 and X2. Again, it's the same thing. Analyze, paired sample t-test. Okay, and then we have X1, X2, go there. And then I think it's run, right? Okay, X1, X2, pair 1. Okay, go. I think it should be okay. 0.9092, 0.11, and minus 1.7. 0.11 minus 1.7. Yay! Okay, all right. Okay, so far everyone got the data up. I'm like halfway through already. Mark and John, are you okay? Good, good. Daniel's in the crowd. 3 of you, very good. What about the rest? What about this? There's like 17 people. What about the other 14? Are you guys lost in SPSS world? Yes or no? So before I speed up, there's 20 minutes left. So, you know, I'm already halfway done on the ANOVA and all that. So if you have no, please type a no. Slow. Oh. Okay, you can catch up. Very good. All right, anybody else? We have 13 more students to respond to my question. Brian, good, good. 12 more students. I need 12 more responses. Come on. Okay, me too means you're following. Okay, very good. 11 more. Jenny, good. 10 more. Maria, good. 8 more. Christian, just slow. Wow, it's been like 15 minutes. Christian, something is not right. It shouldn't be so slow. And then Yvette, downloading? That's even worse than uploading. Man, that's even worse. Yvette, you have to take care of your internet. This is even worse now. And then Clarissa, you're following. Good, good. We need about 6 more people, okay? 6 more people to respond to my question. Yes or no, where are you? You know, it's like a road trip to Vegas and then we lost 6 cars. Okay, so let's do the ANOVA. Jasmine, good. You're following. All right, and then, okay, let's do ANOVA. Then it's, where are we here? Okay, cross tabulation, ANOVA, all right. Compare means one way x1 to factor y, all right. So it's analyze, compare means ANOVA, all right, and then what do we do? Factor y, x1, 2, 3. Y is here, okay, and then we see the data. Okay, so 0.53, 30.69. Then we have 0.53, 30.69. Okay, good. Then we go cross tab. Cross tab, okay, is analyze the row Y column X1. Okay, chi-test. Analyze cross tabs. Row, what is that? Row Y, column X1, statistics chi-test, row 1, column X1, statistics chi-test, where's the chi-test, chi-test, chi-square, continue, okay. All right, so cross tab 160, is this right? Let's see. Yeah, looks good. Okay, 160, 91, 32. 1, 2, 3, 91, 32. 60, 91, 32. All right, good. Okay. All right, and then the next one is correlation analysis. Okay, so analyze correlate by variate x1, y. Analyze correlate by variant. Okay, graph scatter plot. Right, analyze correlate by variant. Analyze correlate by variant. All right, okay, and then x1, y. Correlate. Okay, correlation factor is so the okay here. No, it's chi-square correlation 1.68. 0.68. Let's see. 0.68. Yeah, 1 decimal point off. All right. And 0.68 here. Okay, graph. Graph scatter plot y and x. All right. Graph scatter plot. Don't have simple scatter. Hopefully you can find chart builder. Scatter plot should be, I think this one is okay. And y x1. Scatter plot, okay. And then, okay. So what do we do here? Basic element. Okay, and then, oh, it's getting complicated. New SPSS version. Statistics. Simple scatter. Why want simple scatter? Plot. Looks weird, man. Oh, okay. So, don't know what to say about this one. Figure it out. Okay, so it's weird, man. This one, category scale variable. Maybe it looks like that. Mobile hotspot. Wow. School internet is like 100 megabits, not good enough. Scatter plots, element projection, options. Weird, man. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, so simple scatter. It used to be so simple. Now what happened? Chart builder, not good. Okay, chart graphs. Template, graph template chooser. Oh, it should be legacy. Hold on. Let's do legacy. Graphs. Here, set plus. See, this is so much easier. Legacy. It's like some, you know, some smart person trying to make it look good. Scatter plot. Okay, yeah, simple scatter. Define. So easy, man. Make it so difficult. Yeah, okay, good, done. All right. Okay, all right, done, same, all right. Regression. Okay, this is the main part. This is the jackpot. We're gonna do jackpot. Regression is the bottom line, all right? In those, it's like you call it foreplay. You can call it foreplay, all right? All the way to regression, linear, and multiple. All right, that is like the movie trailer. Now the real stuff is the movie, the linear and the multiple regression. What you need to do is be able to read the definition of the equation. Okay, so let's do the simple linear one first. Analyze regression linear. It's a simple one. It's just a warming up. You're going to do multiple anyway. Analyze regression linear. Okay. All right, linear. And then we're going to put the y as the dependent variable. And then we're going to put the x1 as independent variable, okay? And then we're going to choose stepwise, right? Okay, what do we have? No variables will enter into equation, yeah. Linear. Okay. Variable x1, go back here. Okay. Like what's happening here? Step one. Okay. Block of one. X1 here. Dependent variable, that's right. And then here. Okay. Janef, what is confusing? Can you please define this is so confusing? What is this? Regression, linear, select variables independent x1. Yeah, that's the problem. Dependent x1, block of 1. Paste, yeah. Dependent variable, yeah. Linear regression. What's the problem here? Okay, maybe it's not. Okay, analyze linear regression. Let's see, no stepwise, enter. Okay, all this. Okay, got it. So don't worry about I was jumping the gun. Okay, 3.2.33 and 1.821. 0.33, 1.821. Okay, coefficient 7.06 minus 0.91, 7.06. I'm sorry. 7.06, 0.91. All right, now the last part. This is the key part. Okay, so let's see. What's the message we have here? From, where is that? Chat. Where's the chat screen? Chat screen. Okay, Jennifer, late and questions. This is so confusing. Okay. I don't know what to say, but good luck, man. Okay. All right. So, all right. Let's look at the last part, multiple regression. Okay, this is the key part. I need you to pay attention now. All right. Okay, so we're going to do analyze, regression, linear. Okay, dependent, and then how many we have? X1 to Z3. Okay. And do we do stepwise? Okay. So maybe stepwise. Okay. I don't know. Let's try. Okay. And then the screen pops up like that. Hopefully it's the same as this. It's the same, but they just sort it out. All right. Okay, sort it out. Model 1, then one model. If I don't do stepwise, let's see what happened. Analyze, regression, linear. Let's put it to enter, not stepwise. Okay. Okay, we have a similar screen. All right. Okay, good. All right. So what you're going to see when you do your SPSS, what's all this stuff that you're doing? All right. Now, remember this screen that you saw earlier that you input your data? Okay. All right. So when you do your SPSS research collecting survey questions, okay? So all of you will be designing a survey. You're going to ask questions to people. They're going to fill in a survey form, right? In a survey form, each response, okay? Each response to a question is one of the columns here. So if your question has 3 answers, 3 multiple choice answers, you're going to have X1, X2, and X3. If it's a scale, like describe your feeling from 1 to 10, that is going to be like a Z, like one of the columns here. So if you have like 20 questions, 10 of them are multiple choice questions, each having 4. All right, so you have 10 questions there on the Likert scale, which is emotions. So you have 10 of this already. And then each multiple choice answer in your other 10 questions, and there are 4 multiple choice answers, we are having 40 more columns. So you have 40 more columns of this. So you go from X1 to yada, 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 all the way there. Okay, 40 columns. Here you only see 6 columns and a dependent column, all right? But if you have 40 columns, I don't know, it's like 45, 50, and then multiply by number of respondents. We're talking about 40 times 50. So we have about 2,000 data points minimum, all right? Okay, so you're going to be doing manual entry on your 2,000 data points. If you messed up on it, it's going to be, going to affect your stuff. Okay. Why is not the question, JNF? We are just practicing the SPSS first. All right. So this assignment is to get you familiar with SPSS, how to click the button here, set it up, run analyze. As to why, all that we don't worry about why. We just run the first task is to make sure that you can run the instructions and get the same output as my answers. That's all. Why all that? Not important. Okay. So now we have the output here in the multiple SPSS as this one here on the screen. Okay. Now the key part of this whole exercise, the whole course, after the 5 weeks, is be able to read this chart. Okay. If you cannot read this chart, game over. No more A and B. It's C and F. Okay? The whole point of the course is to read this chart in English. So if you're going to tell people, I look at this as X1 or point something, I don't know what he's talking about, you're probably going to fail. You have no idea what is SPSS. All right? Now in English, what does this mean? In English, it means that only Z2 here is significant because of the 3 zeros. The rest are not significant. Significant, what is that? Statistics. All right, we are testing it at the 95% mean, which means that at 0.025, anything less than 0.025 is significant. All right. 0.025 is significant because it is a two-tail at 95 percentile. That's why I say if you have no statistics background, you come here, I'm talking to you like this, you're going to look at me like I'm an alien, yeah, you better drop the course, okay? You need to build your prerequisites, all right? Anything less than 0.025 is significant at the 95 percentile. Anything less than 0.005 is significant if it's at the 99 percentile two-tail test, all right? That's what we're talking about. So what is this? Sorry, it's 0.005. 0.005, okay? All right, so that means 1% two-tail. If you do a normal graph, at the end of the tail is 1% of error. So if it's less than 1%, significant at 99%. So one tail is 0.005 towards the end. So the number here is we are testing it at 0.005, which is 99%, or 0.025 at the 95% is significant. So only this is significant. Everything else is not significant. So when you write your equation model, it's probably going to be y equals to 1.54 Z2, which is the 1.54 here, plus Z2 times Z2 plus 3.075, which is the constant here. This is the linear model. All right, and this is what you're going to write for your, at the end of the course, week 5. You have an equation with multiple variables because you're asking a survey forms with, 20, 30 questions. Each question is some multiple choice. So we're looking at, X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, X6, all the way to X50 something. All right, here is only a simple X1 to Z3, which is like 6 variables. But when you're doing a survey, you're going to have like 40 to 50 variables. All right, and then whichever is significant, of the 40 and 50 variables, you're going to write an equation and explain it in English. Right? That's the summary of what you're going to do in 5 minutes. If you're not sure what I'm talking about right now, of course, you will not understand because it's just, you haven't started the course yet. But I'll just give you the summary. What you're going to do towards the end, you're going to have a survey form about 20, 30 questions, and each question will have a lot of variables. Some are called dummy variables if it's a multiple choice answer. And then if it's a Likert scale to describe your feeling, that is one of the scaled questions like the Z. All right, you're going to have all this. You're going to run a regression. You have a table which like X1 to maybe X40 something. And then you see which one is significant. Whatever is significant, you're going to write an equation. And the constant is the number here. They're going to plug it in. And it's going to be like this. Now, with the equation, now comes next. How do I read this equation in English? In simple English, for every increase in Z2, Y increases by 1.546. Okay? This is a simple logic. all right? Provided Z2 is the same unit as Y. In other words, if Z2 is, let's say, you know, a single unit like kilogram, then Y increases by, let's say, dollar, all right? So for every kilogram increase, Y increases by $1.546, all right? That's predictive analysis. Now, the problem is Z2 and X2 need not be so simple as kilograms. Sometimes it could be an emotional scale. It's called a Likert scale, all right? And then, so if Z2 and Y are both measured on a 7-point scale, let's say Y is satisfaction and Z2 is your happiness. So for every increase in happiness, Y increases by 1.546 happiness or satisfaction. But the problem is it's measured on a scale of 1 to 7. Then we say for every 1 to 7 or 14% increase in Z2, Y increases by 1.546 divided by 7 or about 20%. So now, if you don't follow me, let me repeat again. If they are measured on a Likert scale, which you are doing, Y and Z, all right, and if it's on a 7-point scale, then we say for every 1/7 increase in Z2, which is your, let's say, your happiness, all right, and then Y will increase by 1.546 of Z2. And so because it's measured on a 7-point scale, it's about 20%, okay? So some of your measurements in your survey would be a Likert scale, which is like feelings and emotions. Some of them would be a dummy variable like, 1, 2, 3, right? Or like if you, for every, let's say if Z2 is a dummy variable, for every, let's say for every person that likes orange, Y, which is a satisfaction, increases by 1.546 divided by 7 or 20%. So it depends on your variable. If it's a dummy variable, you talk it as a discrete scale. If it's a Likert scale, you talk it as this way, all right? So this is for a discrete scale. This is for a Likert scale. So you have two types of measurement, feelings or absolute. This person like orange, this person like apple, this person likes pineapple, right? Then one is a dummy variable, one is a Likert scale. So it depends on what scale it is. Y is usually a Likert scale. So it's always divided by 7. So it increases by how many percent? This is called predictive analysis. Okay, let me repeat again. You're going to run the whole exercise with your survey data. You're going to enter about 2,000 points on a screen like this. You know, like 40 variables, 40 vertical columns. And then maybe you have 50 horizontal rows because you're doing 50 respondents. Here I have 160, okay? So, and then you're going to run all this exercise and come up with an output that is similar to this on a multi-linear regression. And then we're going to write this in a report and explain to everyone what it means. So what report are we writing? You're going to go down the significant table. Whatever is triple zeros, you know, it's going to be significant. You pull it out and you're going to write an equation like this. You're going to have a very long equation, maybe 10 significant variables plus a constant, all right? And then for each significant variable, you're going to tell a story. In this case, let's say Z2 is a discrete, it's a dummy variable, like Z2 is a boy, male. All right, so you can say that for every male, Y increases by 1.546. But what is Y? Y could be let's say call this by satisfaction, because it's measured on a 0.7 scale. So for every 1.546 increase, it's actually about 20% because it's divided by 7-point scale. That is if your Z2 is a dummy variable like male or female. But what happens if your Z2 is something like happiness? Okay, so you can say that for every increase in happiness, which is 1/7, because happiness is also measured on a 7-point scale, so you can say that for every 14% increase in happiness, satisfaction increases by 1.546 divided by 7, which is about 20%. Okay, if you get this, you are good to go. If you don't get this, you're also good to go. Read up and then, you know, good luck, man. Okay, now, do you have any questions? Okay, go ahead, shoot. And if you're everybody, if you're good to go, goodbye, see you next time. I'm not in my office, man. I'm international. This is an online course. You don't see me. You ask me questions on email. That's why you missed out the first part. School Wi-Fi? What's that? Live stream. I'm going to record it and put it in Moodle. It's being recorded now. Once I save it, I put the link on Moodle. You can watch it. All right? I'll have to stop the recording, put the link, and then put it on Moodle 3.4. You click the link and you watch it. Anyway, the archive is there. I had 3 archives already of last year's course, identical. Okay, so I'm going to put another identical. So you have 6 archives of 3 of the same. All right. Okay, people who are clear, who came early, who are crystal clear, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. I'll make an announcement for the second session. It's probably going to be next week. I'm not sure when, but watch out for the announcements when I determine the time. And then other than that, thank you for coming. And then, go through it, go through the group discussion, make sure you're not a free rider. Okay? Thanks, Maria, Yvette, Jenny, Ruby, John. Who else is here? Clarissa. Okay, and then, I don't know, Mark, Daniel, okay, Brian, yeah. Take care, man. Okay, Janet, let's entertain you. Any questions? Let's go through it and make sure you're good. It's not easy course. Prince, thank you, bye. Mark, bye. Janet. I'll be posting it like in 5 minutes, okay? And then you can go. It's not difficult. The first week is pretty simple. Next week, come on time, okay? And then we'll be good, all right? You're cool. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic. You'll be okay. Spam. Oh, man. How can you put my email in spam? Man, that's EDU email, you know? All right, so we still have 11 people here. So 11 people, if you're okay, you can log off. I'm waiting for the countdown. I said, Janet, you can stay. 안녕히 계세요. 네. I don't think many people can read that, Mr. Son. All right, Janet, you're good. I put the link and then you look at it, okay? All right, so 8 more people. Okay, 7, 6. All right, what course? 325? Not 325, sorry. 3200 or the direct marketing? 3200, that'll be a fun course, you know, it's a mega section and you see how to make money, man. With enough time to pay money, time to make money. Okay, everyone's good. Logging off. I'm going to stop the recording and then post the link. Okay, so thank you for participating in session 1. Session 2 will be announced shortly, and then we're good to go. I'm going to stop the sharing right now, and then post the link on Moodle. The Moodle link would be here. Okay, Moodle link. Stop sharing. I'm going to post the Moodle link.